Hello, Capricorn. This is your reading for February. I am going to go ahead and pull some cards. We're going to be talking about the energy of February for you and maybe do a little clarifying over it if it needs it. And then we're going to end off with a card pulled from the Moonology Oracle for the new moon that is at the beginning of the month. We're there. We're in February. So, goodness knows, we made it through the first month. For me, the January, February, March have always been the hardest months. And part of that is where I live in the Northeast. So let's face it, we have not great weather. Depends on how you look at it. Cold temps, a lot of staying indoors. It sounds great at first. And then after a while, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm done with this. All right. We're also coming off of Mercury retrograde. That's going direct. Thank you. And there are a couple other ones that went direct. I can't remember which ones there were. All right. What do we need to know for Capricorn for the month of February? You got kind of a mixed bag going here. Now, you have the Death card in reverse. So it's a gain of some sort. Your first row, you've got Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, obviously some successes going on there, and Death card in reverse, meaning a revival of something that is working well for you. There does seem to be a transformation. And you know what I think this is? I think this is moving out of January into February. It does feel like that. It feels like there were some real difficulties in January. Some things that left you at a loss. It has to do with mindset. Being told this has to do with mindset. So this represents to me January, and it could be a loss of some sort. It does feel like you've had some personal losses. And you thought, if I could just get through the month. I mean, it's looking good, and there is a transformation coming forth. It may require you to do some work to get there. The thing that I always talk about with the Pentacles is Ten of Pentacles is great, but it does require some work to get there. You can't, it's not like, sit around and hope for the lottery to win. You still have to buy a ticket. There has to be some action involved in this. It does feel a little bit like pulling yourself up by the bootstraps. Financially, this has been a rough time for you, I think. And it will be getting better. It's definitely a matter, but there is still work that needs to be done. And it's sort of the put one foot in front of the other until you can keep going and gaining some momentum. You're on the right path. You've got the transformation card. So there's definitely that point there where you're going to be pushing yourself. I mean, let's face it. Capricorn's full of goals, right? I love Capricorn energy, by the way. I've said this before. I get so much done when I'm in Capricorn energy. What do we need to know to clarify this? A couple of decisions coming forward. New perspective. And actually, it's not a new perspective. It's an old perspective. It's, yeah. You have a choice between looking at what was in the past and moving forward. You're going to make the right choice. It's an emotional one. It's tied to the past. It's almost like you can't help but have to leave this behind. And it seems really scary right now, but it's not going to be. I mean, it's not going to be easy. So in effect, it might be a little scary for you, but it feels more like it's going to happen, and you can't stop it from happening, because it's like I said, it's going to happen one way or the other. You're going to be moving through this. Let's pull one from the Enchanted map here. There is sort of this healing process that I feel like is going to be going on by the end of the month. And I say healing process, I don't mean everything's going to be sunshine and daisies by the end of the month. More like you're going to see some relief. We have Field of Dreams and Flying. Those are two things that I would not associate with a Capricorn. It's a much more dreamy energy. All right, so it was an interesting reading. They've all been very interesting. So, do we have anything for the new moon energy at the beginning of the month? What do we need to know for Capricorn? Step out of your comfort zone. Isn't that always the way? The hardest part is stepping out. I think the key here is you're going to have to make a change at one point. Something is going to come up and you're going to have to go left or you're going to have to go right. You know, you can't go straight ahead anymore. You have to go left or right. And as much as that takes you out of your comfort zone, you're going to have to make a decision. And some of it may mean leaving behind something else, which is going to be hard. But know that, you know, doing this is the right thing. It's moving forward. So, all right. I hope this all finds you well. Please, please, please know that I'm sending, you know, great prayers for you. And I want to thank everybody for their support while I was out. It is definitely felt. So for now, stay safe, stay healthy, and know I'm sending blessings from me. Bye-bye.